Now, I think I'm pretty good at understanding a strong Southern accent. I think I'm all right. But there's like one particular accent. I think it's a really strong Arkansas accent that I really have to be like listening in really closely to get what's being said. And I just, it's funny because the Southern accent for me is one of my favorite to listen to. It's just got that drawl that I find really smooth and easy to listen to. But then we get to that really strong one and I'm like, can you say that again, please?
Well, look at what I found.
Very plain. No salt, no pepper, no seasoning.
No seasoning.
In my van. California. Everything that they speak. Oh my God.
Van. I was in my van.
That's how we talk.
Let's go.
So today we're gonna guess what is the hardest accent in the US.
So first we're gonna listen to the audio and guess which accent it is, and then we're gonna rank it based on the difficulty.
Let's
Wait,
go.
no, let me put it back down. I'm a little bit like a parrot. So if there's an accent, I like the way that it sounds. I'm gonna absorb as much of it as I can.
Texas.
Appalachia, because my grandpa, I know a lot of old folks from Appalachia.
California.
Oh my God. I can't believe it's on there.
I know Minnesota too. I was born in Minnesota. So I got that
Minnesota. What do they? Soda.
120. Yeah. Oh, you betcha.
I would say there's a lot that are familiar.
Cool accent.
Yeah, North Carolina.
One of the
'cause that's
coolest.
my area. Maybe even southern Louisiana, possibly, because it has a bit of a Cajun food.
Yeah, Cajun. Yeah.
And then of course like the vernacular, African American vernacular.
Probably Texas. We
Yeah.
hear quite a bit of general American accent.
California maybe.
California.
Like the Californian girls.
Hang on a minute. The Texan American accent has a bit of a southern drawl. I wouldn't say the Texan accent is like a normal kind of like flat American accent. I'd say like Pacific Northwest would be like a normal quote unquote accent.
You know.
But everything else I have no idea how
idea.
they sound.
And a very like little idea of what North Carolina could sound like because I had a friend from North Carolina, but I'm not pretty sure.
It's like a little bit southern, but not quite. It's like a light southern.
I had an English teacher from Virginia. He was very proud to be like, I'm from the mountains of Virginia.
Water, dog, coffee. What's that?
Calamari, like the squid.
You mean galamar?
Galama.
It's New York.
It's not New York.
He's like coffee.
North, it's north, so New York or New England.
There are a lot of
Actually don't know
Italians
New England,
in New York.
I would say New York because of
New
the
York.
stereotype of the coffee.
The coffee. But that's more like a Boston.
Oh yeah, that could be Boston. I feel like it's either New York, Boston, or like New Jersey. Somewhere in that region, I think.
Like, that's I think is New England. The coffee.
I think New York is like coffee.
They say coffee, yeah.
Really?
New York.
What's that? Like, there's a lot of consonant loss.
Yeah.
What's that? How you doing?
Talking fast, right?
And I think New York, similar to Texas accents, the mouth is open. What's that? How you doing?
How you
Joey
doing?
from Friends.
Oh yeah, talking out the side. Missed what?
How you doing?
That's easy for me.
In the middle somewhere.
For now, let's put it in the middle and let's see how it goes.
We can shift it around.
There's gonna be another Dunkin' Donuts, okay? Straight up like over the hill. Across the street used to be another Dunkin' Donuts slash like Baskin Robbins combo. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, it's jails. It's gone now. Anyways, on your left is a Stop and Shop. That's where my dad likes to go.
It's so fast.
Yeah.
I feel like that's Boston. I feel like it's Boston.
That was almost Californian how fast he spoke, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't California.
It wasn't California, it was just the speed of it.
I feel like it was just the general American accent.
I don't think it's general at all because I didn't understand a word.
That's all I heard though.
Even for Americans that talk quickly, like myself, that was
fast. Can we get another listen? Yeah.
Tell me about your accent.
I've been parking cars, a lot of walking around. My dogs are barking.
Have you been to the child's?
Backing. Dags are backing. I love that accent. This has to be like Massachusetts or something like that. Maybe Boston or something.
River?
I've been to the Charles River. I saw Marky Mark
New
there.
England, Pittsburgh.
Marky Mark.
New England.
He said the dogs were barking.
I think that's up north.
Yeah, it's definitely north, so.
Let's go with Pittsburgh.
That was my second guess.
England.
I said that. New England?
Is Boston in New England? I think it might be.
New England? Like, because I was like, I think it's New England. That kind of have an English vibe. Am I the only one who thinks that? And then everybody like, blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, no, I'm wrong. Never mind.
Very unfamiliar with New England accent.
Me too.
I mean, we clocked that it was north. The problem is Pennsylvania is like almost part of New England. It's just a little bit off.
I would think a little bit of both.
Yeah, in the middle for now.
Sounds fair.
About like that, like we had some wood out in the yard.
That's Appalachian.
That's, yeah.
Put in a paper bag, you put in a paper poke.
But what's a paper poke?
Paper bag.
That's the guy who makes the moonshine, isn't he? I did a video about him, I think about 6 months ago.
Oh.
You know what they say instead of if something's like crooked, they say, oh, there's side goggle.
What?
Huh?
Side goggle.
Side goggle, yeah.
You know how we have like googly eyes? So the eyes are like this,
Yeah,
googly
yeah,
eyes,
yeah,
or goggle.
Wow, that's an English I've never heard before. That's
Same.
so strange for me, because like, imagine that if I think about it like American English, it's like easy to catch. Not at all.
Can we put it on top? Let's put it at number 1 for
Appalachia. I love that accent. That's like probably one of the most southern accents there is, isn't it? Appalachia. Or is there like one that's even stronger than that?
now.
That means that when you watch a video, you gotta try to pause that video. For example, I watch a lot
African American vernacular.
Yeah.
Did you understand anything she said?
Oh, I didn't
I
pay
wasn't
attention.
listening.
It's your first language. Technically, you listen and it comes to you, but
I hear
don't
the
know if
accent before I hear the words.
Yeah, I need to focus on the accent. I have no clue what they're saying if I don't pay attention to what they're saying.
So African American vernacular English, or it can also be seen in Missouri as well. She's talking about an accent in a video, and somebody's complaining about how they can't understand the accent, and she's saying like, well, you have to sit down and listen, and you have to pause the video, and you have to try to listen to the accent.
Oh.
Okay, for this one, I would have to stop like 5 times.
Didn't they always used to call the African American vernacular Ebonics as well? Do they still call it Ebonics, or has that kind of been phased out?
I would really have to sit down, pause the video, and listen.
You have to sit down and try.
Not that hard, actually. I think New England was harder.
I mean, it's still very like well audible. Like,
Yes,
if
exactly.
I just listen to it.
But New York is not that hard. I put it under New York.
Under New York?
What do you guys think?
I did not understand what she was saying.
I was gonna say, I actually think it's harder than New England.
It's
Really? I didn't think it was that hard.
actually the speed rather than the accent.
The speed is kind of part of the accent.
Yeah.
Right under New England.
Right under New England.
Really, New England was harder. I think above New England.
Harder than New England, really?
I think a lot of people have a very hard time understanding it.
If speed's
Really?
part of the accent, then yeah, I agree.
Well, just to be clear, we have no plans to send U.S. service members to fight in Ukraine.
General.
This one is pretty standard, isn't it? I'd call this kind of like a fairly even standard American accent, like something you'd find in maybe Seattle or something.
The president has been pretty clear on that, and that continues to be our position.
Very plain.
That's the mayonnaise
Yeah.
of languages.
No salt, no pepper,
The mayonnaise of languages.
no seasoning.
That's the easiest one.
The clearest one.
Yeah,
I
that
don't know
one
how
was
many
easy.
we're gonna have, but like so far, if we need, we can space it out later.
It's learned, like you're exposed to it from birth, general English. Like when you do job interviews, you can't really use any accent.
And your accent makes people perceive your education and social status level. So general English kind of takes all of that away. I know that generally like black people do something called code switching, where when they have to do like a customer representative job, they put on like a white voice.
We call it white voice, but it's general English. So, yeah. When I'm at work, I might say like, oh yeah, absolutely, I can get those papers for you and right now, and you don't have to worry about it. And then when I'm talking to my friends or family, I'll be like, bruh, you know what they had me doing at work the other day? Like they said I had to go and I had to get these papers, and I didn't even want to get the papers.
I hear the code switch.
So it's basically like just talking formal versus informal. How you talk to your friends versus how you talk to, you know, your manager or whatever. I get it.
Here to switch. Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Brazil also has a lot of different accents. We don't have though like a standard Portuguese. Of course, we do have like kind of a neutral, but it's only for like journalism. And when it comes to like daily life, we can't. We can't really get rid of our accent.
Oh, what about the UK though? Like, does the UK have a?
We have so many accents here, for sure. It's crazy. Genuinely, if you go 20 miles up the road, they will sound different to you. It's insane. Like, I'm in London right now. I'm in West London. If I go 20 miles up, they will sound like I'm from Birmingham. Like they'd have like a really weird accent. It's so funny.
General English accent as well.
I would say it's
mine maybe. The stereotypical British accent is mine.
Yeah. I'd agree.
Thibodeau showed up at Miss Boudreaux's house. Miss Boudreaux was so upset, crying. Mr. Boudreaux ain't come back from fishing.
What?
So Martin Thibodeau, the wildlife fisher, said, we're going to find her, Miss Boudreaux. Don't worry, we're going to find her.
What? Whoa.
He sounds a bit like Gambit from the X-Men. Where's Gambit from? He's Cajun, isn't he? Cajun is Louisiana, I think.
He was like, don't worry, we gonna find it. So Southern Louisiana?
Yeah.
No? It's true, yeah.
Southern Louisiana.
You just got here and say one crawfish bowl. One crawfish bowl.
Yeah, the crawfish.
Yeah.
I just heard fish and in the middle like worry, but that was all. I didn't understand a single word. At least in Appalachia, I got like a word or two, but I have no clue what Southern Louisiana said.
All of the O's turn into O's.
Oh.
Like instead of crawfish, they say crawfish.
And also just talking about crawfish.
Yeah. I was like, that's Louisiana.
It's all Louisiana.
I don't know you guys, but for me that would be the hardest one.
Yeah, that's
I've
harder
also
than
become
after.
Yeah, I would agree. Maybe about the same. The Appalachia one and the Louisiana one, both pretty tricky to understand unless you hear them every day.
Agree, definitely.
I agree.
I was driving down the road the other day and I was in my van.
Nah, that's not California, is it?
Okay. And this dang deer just jumped out in front of my van. No.
That's Minnesota. Yeah, that's Minnesota.
No, it's not
that's
California.
Minnesota.
Yeah, it is Minnesota. It's like mid-north, so it's probably one of those.
Deer.
Yeah, the deer.
Deer jumped in front of my car.
The attitude was from California, but the accent was very Minnesota.
Actually, Michigan too, but they're like the same place.
I know, they're like the same region. Yeah. It was the same settlers, really.
That's true. So maybe Minnesota. Yeah, because Michigan would be more Canadian-ish, right?
Well, I was sure it was in California, and one of my favorite TV shows had a character who spoke. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it's hard.
My van. The way she said van, it didn't sound California like.
To listen to it, like it's not hard to understand at all. It's just like
it was just fast.
Yeah. And it's not like, even though she's speaking fast, I can get what she's saying. Absolutely in easy English.
Yeah. It's pretty clear, like they pronounce it quite...
Like, dang deer
in front of my van.
In front of my van.
Yeah, because of the clear pronunciation, I would say it's like
pretty close by down there.
Yeah, not too hard.
Okay, so Fritzy, I do believe that Arsenal will win the Premier League.
Yes, we will. Arsenal are going to win the league. By the way, guys, if any of you guys haven't got a soccer team to support, come to Arsenal. We will welcome you with open arms. Best team in the land.
California. Premier League.
Oh my God, it's so easy.
That they go on The Voice all the time. It's so California.
I feel like 80% of it is attitude more than accent.
Everything that they speak, oh my God.
I mean, I gotta agree.
Is it true that every Californian, their sentences always end in this inflection thing? Is that accurate, or is that like a stereotype?
That's how we talk. Valley girl, but I mean,
Valley girl.
Not a valley girl, but we have like not an accent, but a way people talk. Like, oh man, bro, how you doing? Yeah, man, yo, that's crazy.
If you meet a Californian, you know. Yeah.
I think that's just annoying, not difficult to understand.
Vocal fry.
Annoying.
I have vocal fry sometimes.
What does vocal fry mean? I keep hearing this term vocal fry, but what does it actually mean?
Lots of posh girls have the same vocal fry. I have it sometimes.
What is
for example?
vocal?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not posh though.
Oh, is it when your voice crackles like this? Like, I went to the shops. Oh, that's annoying, isn't it?
Easy.
Daddy.
It's very easy.
Still under, like, here.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty easy to understand.
I talk to somebody and order something in the thing. They ask me two or three times. What is it? What do you want?
I don't want to say that.
Can I say southern somewhere?
It was
Where?
southern.
But to even just say southern area, there's a whole area called the Bible Belt where everybody talks kind of similar. It sounded a bit odd.
That one was hard.
Really?
North Carolina.
I've just never heard anyone speak like that in North Carolina.
Yeah, it didn't really sound like a Southern accent. Like, and I would have thought North Carolina would just sound like a South, you know, Southern accent type of thing. You know, it didn't really sound like that.
Well, I don't know about North Carolina, but I knew it wasn't Texas.
Well, it didn't feel like it was Southern, but I couldn't feel that it was North Carolina.
I felt like at one point he was just gonna go shoo-wee.
But
Yeah.
Odd.
And
What did he even say?
But still, I didn't get anything he said though.
For now.
For now, okay.
My fourth bass, a woman catches me. She tells me to stop. It's your father's business. I tell her no. She starts casting with me. We spend a whole night packing pasties on the fishing reel counter.
Pittsburgh.
That was hard.
I
Yupa.
don't know about all that.
Yupa, where is that?
That business.
For me, that sounded pretty easy to understand.
It was easy to understand, yeah. It sounded very general.
It sounded pretty general.
Over Minnesota? Like, you mean over or below? I would say below Minnesota. It's not that hard.
Yeah, I'm going downtown here. I got my IROC off the blocks, you know. I live up in Washington County. You're going to get down and check out the game this Sunday. They're real good this year.
It's not Southern.
It's not Southern?
That is that Michigan? Is that Michigan, I think?
That's
Milwaukee, somewhere like that.
Texas.
Is it Texas?
Sound like Pittsburgh. It does not sound northern, but he's talking about football, which makes me think it's Pittsburgh.
Yeah, it is.
He's talking about football, so maybe it's Pittsburgh.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, I'm going feet down on Pittsburgh. Yeah.
Oh, it's
Feet
Pittsburgh.
down. Feet down.
Under
Pittsburgh.
New England or above New England?
I would say above.
I would say above too. Under Missouri, above
No,
Missouri.
above Missouri.
Above Missouri?
Maybe it's the content that I don't understand.
Y'all gonna come with me today to find some damn deer sheds. Let's go. Just 10 screenshots and I'll jump in this sucker. Well, look at what I found.
I love
Didn't
this
find nothing
accent.
the first 30 minutes. That's a telltale sign I don't need to be out here.
I feel like I need
Man, I love this accent. It reminds me of, remember Cletus from The Simpsons? Hey, Brandine, get off the dang roof.
to get my banjo out and then ding, 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 ding.
Where are you going, boy?
Texas? It feels southern.
No, but that's the thing is Texas is southern. So by picking either one, you could be right.
That felt more redneck than
It did feel a
Texas.
bit-
Not really redneck.
Hillbilly.
Yeah, hillbilly.
Yeah, kind of.
Texas.
Texas?
A little bit different.
That was Texas. Where in Texas was that?
Difficult to understand.
I think those shouldn't be distinct options.
Yeah, New York, we can.
Yeah, New York.
Above New York?
I don't feel like it's harder than Missouri.
I don't know, it's not harder than Missouri.
3 kids later, I'm over here doing daddy stuff. Like my buddy called me the other day and said, hey man, bike night's coming up. You gonna be there? I said, oh, when? And he said, Friday night, 6 p.m. I was like, oh, man, my oldest, he got a bounce house party.
Yeah, Texas. That's out of Texas.
Yeah.
Maybe the first one was, because Texas is so big, the next state over is Louisiana. It sounded like maybe he was from East Texas. So, you know, Texas is that big. So there could be different types of Southern accent in there. So I think this one was more
Like what
Texas.
we know as
Yeah.
Texas. Yeah.
I would agree. I'm trying to think, would I swap anything? No, this looks pretty good. Yeah, I'd put these in the same order.
Hard. I am so shocked because I was not expecting to have so many like accents that I really didn't know.
Yeah, I knew there were a lot of accents in America, but I never stopped to think where it's from.
Yeah,
and
there's so
I'm also
many.
really bad at American geography.
And how different they are.
Yeah.
Like, whoa.
I've never particularly heard a North Carolina accent.
I have, but not that particular accent itself. Like, it sounds like a very easy version of Southern Belle when I've heard it.
And just like you can find anybody anywhere with a general American accent, that also goes into having a little bit of a regional accent. I do have a little bit of a twang sometimes, but I don't think anyone would be able to just be like, you're specifically from Texas.
Yeah, I mean, her accent seems pretty flat to me. Like, it seems very easy to understand. It's not got any strong, like drawl or anything like that. It seems pretty normal.
Yeah, it's quite similar. Like we have a lot of different.
Oh my
accents and
God,
dialects
so
and
many
stuff,
accents
so
in
I
the
would
UK.
say general would be easier. Liverpudlian, Scouse would be higher.
Like, so basically, if you're from London, you might sound like me, or you might sound like this. This is what the younger people sound like. You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of like this. But then if you're from up north, you might sound like, I'm going to shop. I'm going to buy new sofa for me mum. You might sound like that. But then if you from the south, you might sound like, my name's Kabir and I drive a tractor. I'm a farmer. I farm sheep. You might sound like that. And it's crazy. There's like literally a different accent every 20 miles, I'd say.
Birmingham's kind of easy, so it'd be like more New York, Texas, maybe.
Yeah.
But this was hard for me. Even as a native English speaker, this was hard.
Okay, so today we compared.
Fun video. Yeah, it's crazy how different the accents are in America. But when you look at how big it is, you kind of get it, right? Because it's such a big country. You get why there's so many different accents. But like comparing like a Californian accent to like the Louisiana accent, it's just almost like night and day difference. But it's just so nice to listen to, like the strong Southern accent for me. Like if I could, when I'm getting an audio book, pick like a reader that has a strong Southern accent, I would do it every single time. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and check out the video I'm going to link right below this one. See you there.